Hi, everybody. It's Monday. It's a new week. I hope it's going to be a great one for you. Hasn't the weather been wonderful these last few days? Spring weather. Today, I want to think about troubles. Jesus made some promises during his time here. And one of the promises he made we don't like very much. It said, "In this world, you will have trouble. But cheer up, because I have overcome the world." I'd like to read to you a story where we see how Jesus helped somebody who was in trouble. And it's from Matthew chapter 14, and we're going to read from verse 23. Jesus had just fed the 5,000 people. All the people were there, still on the grass, but he said to his disciples, "You go across in the boat, across the lake, and I'll dismiss these people. I'll see you later." Well, we're told after he had dismissed them, he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. And when evening came, he was there alone. But the boat was already a considerable distance from land, buffeted by the waves, because the wind was against it. And during the fourth watch of the night, that's between 3 a.m. and 6 a.m., Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. And when the disciples saw him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and they cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage. It is I. Don't be afraid." And then Peter said, "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," said Jesus. And then Peter got down out the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid and began to sink. And he cried out, "Lord, save me." And immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?" And then they climbed into the boat, and the wind died down. Yeah, Peter was in trouble, and Jesus came to him. Often we are excited about something. Well, when Jesus came walking on the water, and Peter saw him coming and realized who it was, he said, "I want to do that too. That looks so exciting." So he called to Jesus and said, "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come." So Jesus says, "Yes, come." So Peter got out the boat and he started walking on this water. And all was going well. He was so excited about it. And then he looked at the waves that were much bigger than he was. And he felt the rushing wind blowing him around. And all of a sudden, everything was too much for him. And he began to sink. And he said, "Help, Lord, save me." And immediately, we're told, Jesus reached out to help him. We start on new things sometimes. We're excited about a new job, a new project, maybe a new relationship, whatever it may be. And it all starts out well and things are going well. But something happens. Something happens on the way. And we begin to sink. Maybe the job doesn't work out. Maybe the project that we've been venturing on doesn't succeed. Maybe the relationship comes to an end, whatever it may be. And we feel as though our lives are sinking. And Peter did the right thing. Just a simple prayer. And all that Jesus needs sometimes is just one word, 2 words, or maybe just to look up to him, to say, "Lord, help." And that's what Peter did. "Lord, save me." And immediately Jesus was there. There have been things that we've all gone through, I'm sure, where we've found that suddenly we're in trouble. And to call out and to say, "Lord, help me. Lord, save me." And immediately Jesus hears our prayer and he begins to make a way to bring us through. And so he's lifted up by Peter. Our cries to the Lord are heard. And Jesus said to him, "Why did you doubt? You can trust me." And so in the midst of trouble and of sinking and of failure, we have someone whose hands and arms are strong enough to lift us up and out of the trouble. And what a wonderful picture to see Peter and Jesus walking on the water back to the boat together on top of the storm, and then climbing over the side of the boat and landing up in the boat together. And as Jesus got into the boat, we're told the storm died down. And all that were on the boat worshipped him and said, truly, you are the Son of God. That was wonderful. The same Jesus is with you today. No matter what trouble may come into your life, you can trust him, and his promises are true, and he is faithful. So may God bless you as you go into this week. If you do happen to come across any trouble in the days of this week, remember, Jesus is there, and his strong arm is there to lift you up. Walk on water with him this week. God bless you. You know what you've got to do. Take all the care you can, and God bless you.